Welcome back, Vicarious viewers, and today I will be reacting to the new 2021 Mortal Kombat. I have been pretty excited for this movie because I always loved playing the games when I was little. I'd always waste too many quarters at the arcade, either in the mall or at Peter Piper Pizza, playing Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3 was one of the first games I had on my Sega Genesis way back in the day when I was a kid. Ugh, that makes me feel old. So then, when the original 1995 movie came out, I was a kid in the candy store, almost literally. I loved the action. I loved the fighting. I loved a lot of the art style in that original movie, even overlooking some of its flaws, which are more glaring with time, like the extremely dated CGI of that first form reptile. That was, of course, before he got thrown into that corpse or statue or whatever and got into his ninja form. Then, of course, there was the one note katana, who she was pretty, but she was just kind of two dimensional there, pouty, giving a little exposition and advice here and there. And then Christopher Lambert as Raiden, which in its own way was its weird whitewashing, but you still kind of liked Christopher Lambert in the role. He was just charismatic enough. I don't know. It was weird. He worked. And then, of course, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa was awesome as Shang Tsung. So it's very hard to follow up that kind of evil glare and grimace that he could pull off in that role. So I'm wondering what this movie will be able to pull off. It is kind of sad that I'm not seeing this in a theater because I love good spectacle fight movies like in a theater. But this is the world we're living in, so I get to watch this at home because none of our theaters are open here in New Mexico, at least not yet. They are supposed to open at the end of the month, and they even built a new drive-in theater in the parking lot of one of our local theaters. So that's interesting. I might have to check that out. But one of the perks of having to watch this at home is that I get to film it as a reaction. But I will say, as much as I'd love to play the first several Mortal Kombat games when I was a kid, I kind of fell out after Mortal Kombat Ultimate. I think that was the one. Because then there were some like cheaper games that came after that, and then I really got into Shell and Monks. I think that's one of the most underrated Mortal Kombat games out there, and would love either a remaster or a sequel, because that I would pick up in a heartbeat. But yeah, there were some like underwhelming Mortal Kombat games after that, and then some of the newer ones have seemed cool, and I've kind of the newer ones like 10 and 11 seemed really good, and I actually have played a little bit of those and have been thoroughly impressed. I actually like a lot of the fatalities and the play style in the new ones, and I think they've kind of come back to form, but I haven't gotten to play them as much, so I'm not as familiar with a lot of the new lore in the recent Mortal Kombat games. But this one looks like it might be going back to a lot of the basics, minus Johnny Cage for some reason, and introducing a new character. But let's see if the new character is a good substitution or not. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to check out my full unedited reaction to the entire Mortal Kombat movie on my Patreon. Of course, you will need to sync up your own copy. I will have the timestamp included so you can follow along. But my edited YouTube version will, of course, have a filter over it, and it might have a frame, so you're not getting the full crystal clear picture. And of course, there are some of the goodies that I'll just have to completely omit because this is not a market substitute. I don't want to get a copyright claim, and you should be supporting the official release. So when they know that people are willing to pay and support their releases, of course they'll make better and bigger movies for us. I do know that they released like the first 7 minutes or something early on YouTube, but I resisted watching it because I figure just give it to me all in one swing. I'll wait for the movie. I'm guessing that he is Sub-Zero and his family and clan are about to be killed by Sub-Zero, maybe? Ooh. That scene was a mirror reverse from the trailer. They showed it from the opposite perspective. Is the ice cutting him? Well, I didn't think they were going to survive. But they did tuck away that baby, which makes me think... In the trailer, they show the guy having that dragon tattoo, and he had that dragon brand. So I'm thinking the baby survives, and the baby either is the new character guy, or his father or grandfather. So I think he's a descendant of Scorpion. It would add another new variable, another part of the conflict for Scorpion seeking revenge on Sub-Zero. He's going to find out that he does have a descendant that's alive, and it'll be a distraction at some point. Ah, gruesome but beautiful. So if he was coming looking for him, why wouldn't he stay and finish the job when he came home? Oh, there we go. There's the blood splatter. They don't know who they're dealing with. Or do they? Nice. It's interesting having the red flowers going up the trees. It adds this extra level of red taint to the picture. Oh. Oh shit. Now he goes to hell. Whoa, that was cool. So he did hear the baby cry. So there's a part of him that knows, like, someone's alive. Oh, here we go, Raiden. Flash to present day. Earthrealm is on the verge of catastrophe. Should it lose one more tournament, the savage realm of Outworld will invade, but an ancient prophecy foretells that a new group of champions will be united by the rise of Hanzo Hasashi's blood. So here's the baby, or the baby's baby, or the baby's baby's baby?
Good.
Did it say how long ago that took place?
You made it.
Is this why they added the new guy to appeal to the MMA UFC crowd? This tournament's supposed to be full of all the different champions of the world from different fighting styles. We gotta include UFC. We'll see if it's worth it.
Hanzo is a ghost. I killed him centuries ago.
Winning Mortal Kombat.
Centuries ago, already. Okay, so that makes Cole a great grandbaby. Oh, is the link to his bloodline the way that he comes back? Is that his ticket back from the Nether Realm? Oh shit. That's not a good sign. Would Sub-Zero be on his trail already?
Come take a look at this.
If I saw that happening, I'd tell my daughter to get the fuck inside. Like, seems like a dangerous weather phenomenon for icicles to be forming right in front of you. What if she gets frostbite?
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Chosen? For what?
Well,
I'm not the fighter that I used to be, okay?
if he was born with it, that still makes it a birthmark.
So like it or not, Cole, you're the guy.
Technically.
As long as you got that...
Oh, Sub-Zero's got fast travel. Oh, I think this is where you lose your arms, buddy. Be careful. He's got that Michael Myers fast travel. You may think he's walking behind you, but all of a sudden he's right in front of you.
The 6'2" motherfucker.
Goodbye, arms. Oh. It was definitely a bit more gruesome than the trailer. Oh, you can see the bone. On the bright side, his stumps are frozen solid, so he's not going to bleed to death. So, I guess that's okay. That's how he survives long enough to get his metal arms.
If he discovers we're breaking rules set in stone by the Elder Gods.
Leave the other gods to me. We didn't win 9 straight tournaments by following the rules.
Or maybe by breaking the rules, you're laying the grounds for the prophecy to come true. You are your own greatest enemy, usually. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
What about you? Where's your marking?
I don't have one.
So she's not one of the chosen?
You guys. Get me out of here, I can help you.
I wonder if we'll actually like get to see any of her like powers in this, or if they'll just keep her strictly human. Oh shit, is this Reptile? Oh, there we go. Oh! Oops, missed. I wouldn't leave that knife in or near him. That is really cool. Oh, sick. Just don't get any on you. Oh, I would be so nervous that someone would get on me. I would not go anywhere near it. Oh, Andy has a knife.
Kano wins.
Oh, is that the end of Reptile already?
You kidnapped me, you tied me up, you threw a knife in my fucking leg on purpose, and then that lizard thing took off half of my face. Lucky for me, you can hardly notice it.
You got friends?
Hey, fuck you, pretty boy. Everyone loves me. Woo!
Charming.
Oh, bloody God knows.
Oh.
You gonna give that guy $2 million?
Fuck this. I need a break.
You just took a break.
Oh.
You're so close. Just take it.
Take it!
He's like, I'm so tired of walking.
Yeah, that's why you don't have one of these.
Is this Liu Kang? Yep. He's certainly got the hair for it.
Does that mean I'm gonna get superpowers at any point? It does, doesn't it?
Well,
There's much to learn. The fuck?
maybe not powers so much as a cybernetic upgrade.
Now what? You gonna make a door appear out of nowhere?
Exactly.
Maybe that's pretty good.
Kano's like, touche.
Jax. Hey.
Now, how did he end up here?
We have sourced every realm to find a way to heal him.
Find a mechanic.
This is what I have to work with.
We're screwed.
You're welcome to stay with us, Miss Blade, but the training area is for the chosen ones only.
Fucking whoops.
He's one of us.
A fighter without a marking can never achieve the Arcana, and a fighter without an Arcana is a liability to others.
Yeah, liability.
Oh, poor Sonya. Oddly enough, Kano is my favorite part of this movie so far. I guess if we had Johnny Cage, there would be those competing comedic personalities. But I still don't know how I feel about, what's his name? The new guy.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, you're steampunk.
You must unlock your Arcana.
I bet his Arcana is resurrecting his dead ancestor. Just keep leg sweeping him. It'll be over soon enough. Oh shit. He did. You always hate it when someone does that to you in the game.
Sit down! Shut up! And pass me a fucking egg roll!
Oh shit. It's not cybernetic. I got powers.
Better than fireballs, you pussy! I know.
They're like, I don't know how I feel about that. And Cody's like, shit, this asshole's doing better than I am already.
We're running out of time, Cole.
I'm sorry.
Don't be a quitter so soon. Or maybe you'll get home just in time to see your family die. And then you'll be just as motivated. Holy shit, is that Cable? Nice.
Cabal. General Reagan.
Cabal. I always called him Cable.
Champions of Earth Realm.
Your family's gonna die, and that will trigger your Arcana. It'll be a growing experience. Smoke. That was an interesting power down noise.
What is that? This is not the blood of the chosen one. Your death has no worth.
Ah, girls can be so mean.
So she just left?
Hey, darling.
Oh, dick. Oh! There we go. Oh, shit.
Flawless victory.
Bitch didn't even touch me. See, that's the kind of gore I came for. Why are they still here? And this is why she's gonna die. They're still here, they're gonna die, and he'll go Super Saiyan. Huh. He's Black Panther? Does he, like, erupt in flames after so long? Redistribute the kinetic energy? Huh. Kill him, Johnny. Oh, nice. Oh, oh, I cannot show that on YouTube.
Thank you for helping my fighter find his Arcana. For dozens of years,
Self-fulfilling
the
prophecy.
bloodline still lives on.
We saved Sub-Zero for last. We take him out together. As a team.
So, where's Scorpion coming in all of this? And we're not getting any, like, official gong with the bell. No, it has begun. I was looking forward to that.
Tell me, Blondie, how does that feel?
Lawn gnome.
Feels fucking amazing. Oh, mate.
Did he really die by lawn gnome? She got her marking. Oh shit. The teeth are coming out. They do get sharper. Oh shit. There we go. Oh. Nice.
Completely sure. Look, I just want to get us out of here.
Shit.
Fuck another four-armed monster showing up.
No, it'll be a White Walker that shows up. That's not good.
The blade of Hanzo.
Here we go. I was wondering where he was gonna pop in.
Get over here.
Oh, smooth. This is already the best fight choreography of the movie. Appropriate. Wait for the pullback. Oh, he learns. For as frozen as everything is, I would expect that chain link fence to just like snap like twigs. I would concentrate on Sub-Zero before trying to free her. They're alive. Nice. Not quite a full crisp, but enough. Well, having his descendant alive certainly wasn't a distraction. Nice.
Samsung.
Yeah, Shang Tsung is still around. And did they deal with Cabal yet? Did he die yet? And now their souls are his.
I will bring armies.
Bye, Felicia.
He talks so much. I'll assemble a new list of champions. You must find them.
Who's first? Where are you gonna go?
Hollywood.
Hollywood. What the hell's in Hollywood?
Johnny Cage.
Who?
This soundtrack kind of reminds me of the original soundtrack. I actually used to have the soundtrack on CD, and geez, how old was I? Damn, that was a long time ago. Kind of digging the tunes though. Okay, I guess there's no end credit scene. Bummer. Well, alright, that was 2021's Mortal Kombat. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I mean, the graphics were awesome, so props to the FX crew for bringing us some smooth power effects, and some of the choreography was pretty awesome, like the fights between Scorpion and Sub-Zero at the very beginning, and then of course that big fight at the end were probably my two favorite fights out of all of them. The CGI definitely for Reptile is a major upgrade from the original, so props to that. He looked fucking wicked. I was disappointed that Johnny Cage wasn't in this one, but he's being teased for a sequel. I wonder if we'll actually get that. I wonder if this will actually succeed in any substantial way to warrant a sequel. But I wonder why they didn't include him here. I wonder if they figured like Kano would be the bigger presence and give like the comedic levity with his like one-liners and his like little snipes and jabs at Sonya and them. So maybe having two strong, arrogant characters like that would be too much. It did offer a nice little twist having this new character, Cody. It's Cody, right? No, Cole. Cole Young, not Cody. An interesting twist to have his like descendant still alive, but I don't know if he really brought that much more to the movie otherwise. Acting wise, I think Cole, Sonya, and to some extent Raiden were probably like the weakest links acting wise. It just felt kind of made for TV sci-fi at times. They seemed a little flat in their delivery of some of the lines and everything. But otherwise, Kano was pretty awesome. Like, he was on the spot, arrogant, delivered his lines great. I did like a lot of Jax's stuff. There were a few scenes with him that fell a little flat, but overall, I did like Jax too. Scorpion and Sub-Zero were awesome. I was worried that Goro would seem a little cartoony CGI in from the previews, but he seemed to be pretty good, well rendered in this, and pretty intimidating. When it came to Raiden, he didn't have that kind of like immortal sass that Christopher Lambert did. He was a little bit more serious and demure, but I don't know, he didn't have that like immortal god flair. He didn't really like feel energy or like any like intimidating power coming off of him. The lightning effects were cool, but you didn't really like feel his presence, if that makes sense. And I have to say, when it comes to Shang Tsung, Ing Chen Hang, I think that's the actor who played him. I think he did decently, but I still think the original actor had that pizzazz and charisma a little bit more. It was definitely entertaining. Like, it did have the gore in the fights, but not as much as I was expecting. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I guess you don't want like way too much to put off like most audiences, but I think like the people that would want to see Mortal Kombat the most would like want as much gore and blood as possible. That's what we're here for. So give it to us, damn it. I do have to say my favorite fatality, speaking of gore, is Liu Kang killing the wing chick, slicing him up with his hat. Awesome. Flawless victory. That was pretty brutal, so props on that one. It did look pretty realistic and bloody. Is this a movie worth repeat watches? I think so. I can see it as a guilty pleasure. Honestly, it feels kind of on par to the 1995. This is that kind of cheesy guilty pleasure from 1995, just like completely remade today, but it still came off as the cheesy guilty pleasure. I wouldn't say it was the best, but I wouldn't call it hot garbage either. It's certainly rough around the edges and could use improvements. And who knows, maybe if we do get a sequel, they can offer up those improvements, hopefully giving us Johnny Cage. But if this doesn't do well box office wise or views wise on HBO, we may never get that sequel. And that would be disappointing because I really do love this franchise. And I wouldn't mind seeing what they could do with adding some more characters in a sequel as well. Not just Johnny Cage, like bring in Katana, bring in Sindel. Um, let's see some Noob Saibot in there. Where are the cyborgs at this point? Bring in some Cyrax and some smoke. Part of me was thinking we would also get like a glimpse of Shao Kahn, but we didn't get any of that in this. Usually, almost every movie will usually have like a teaser or a nod towards Shao Kahn, but none of that here. But I think the younger market will definitely enjoy this. It may be rated R, but I don't think that's going to stop like a lot of middle schooler and high schoolers from watching this and get a kick out of it, because it'll be their guilty pleasure growing up. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it's badass! Look at all the blood," and they'll probably enjoy this just as much as I enjoyed the 1995 version when I was a kid. So I can see this garnering its own younger fan base in the same way the original did. So I wouldn't call this a total failure. I mean, it could have gone so much worse, but it could have been better. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy this? What was your favorite parts? What was your favorite fatality? Let me know down in the comments below. And feel free to stick around with my channel because I do plan on reacting to some more WB releases in the future as well. And Black Widow, as when that comes out, I do plan on watching that and reacting to it. So if you're interested in any of those as well, feel free to hit like and subscribe if you enjoy my reactions. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single one. And thanks for stopping in for this Vicarious View.